Okay, we are live. Hopefully you guys can hear me. All right, good, good. Hi guys, this is Thunder E, and I was not planning to do this review because this movie is crap. But anyway, if you're watching this and you don't want to hear any spoilers, don't watch this video because this is a spoiler-filled review. And actually, this is more of a little rant because Transformers Age of Extinction is terrible. It's a terrible movie, and the reason why I'm doing this review is because I just read the movie made $100 million this weekend, and I'm going seriously. And this is the biggest opening of the year. So a movie that honestly, yes, deserves that 17% rating from critics on and Rotten Tomato. Definitely is. So let's just jump right in. Let's jump right in. So Age of Extinction has new set of characters with Marky Mark, the girl from Avatar: Last Bender, now blonde. Um, um, a few other people in there, Kelsey Grammer, and so on and so forth. So in terms of actors, they are not bad actors, but Michael Bay does a hack job with this thing. There's so many places I can go wrong. First of all, it's 2 hours and 45 minutes. This movie is long. It is super long for no reason whatsoever. I don't know why. I can't understand why it's that long in the first place, but seriously, this movie is long. It makes no sense at all. And then you now have the fact that they've thrown in all these new Transformers that I don't know who they are, especially on the Autobot side. You have Hound. Hound is the only one I could probably remember just because he talked too much. There was a Asian Transformer who was a samurai. There was one who had like the parachute who just yapped all the time. And then Bumblebee still has no voice. Again, Shia LaBeouf is gone from this movie. He's not there. I initially said thank God, and it just didn't help. Now, you know what? I don't blame Marky Mark or anything. I really blame Michael Bay because literally he just hammed it up in this movie. Nothing made sense. First of all, they introduced a new terminology in this movie called transformium. We had the All Sparks before this, and which we kind of understood what it was supposed to be. Transformium, it's not the metal that makes Transformers. And then this thing is on Earth here, and we found a way to program it, like surprisingly. And okay, that's all fine and dandy, except the fact that yeah, the programming, but didn't do anything useful with it. And then you find out that this was actually employed by Megatron to come back, which is cool if it was on the only story point here. The other story point is that there's this guy. I have to share my screen, please. Um, there's a guy here in this movie who basically, here we go. So there's a guy here in the movie. This dude, he basically is a bounty hunter for Transformers. He's helping the CIA take care of Transformers after the War of Chicago, right? And he is sent by the creators to basically collect Optimus Prime, aka called the Legends. And some of those Legends are also the Dinobots. Now the Dinobots are not called Dinobots in this movie; they're just called Legends. And it's really foolish how it's done. So he is this bounty hunter from the creators who basically go around universes and drop something called the Seed, which is basically the basis of Transformium that turns everything to living metal. And the living metal basically now becomes Transformers. So that's the thing that they found, and I know the humans now using to create their own Transformers, but they were using DNA coding from the dead body of Megatron to do this, and it sucks. It really does. So again, so that's the same guy I mentioned there. He's the bounty hunter, doesn't have a name, and he has this huge cannon. So I thought, okay, that's Galvatron. But no, he's not Galvatron. They have somebody. Basically, Galvatron is this new truck that is being created to look like Optimus Prime so that humans can use it as their own Transformers. But basically, it's actually Megatron controlling the process because they're using part of his DNA or his brain to do this altogether. I mean, it's really foolish altogether. So a couple of shots here. Again, Marky Mark is in this movie. You have Bumblebee who still can't talk, and this is Hound. The reason I remember him is because he's the one who talked a lot. He had all these weapons, and no one can name, no Transformer can name whatsoever. And it's like Optimus Prime can't die, which is fine. So yeah, this is the girl who she was in Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is a terrible movie, and she was just as bad in this movie with blonde hair. And there she is again. And there you have the diamond. And this is I mean, we know it's a Dinobot, we know it's a Grimlock, but his name is not said. He's called a legend. It makes no freaking sense whatsoever the way this movie is done at all. I mean, I have no idea how everything is put together. And like I said, this movie is so long, takes a whole lot of time. Now, I want to ask you guys a question. Has anybody gone and seen this movie? Because seriously, I'm wondering why this movie made so much money. I'm seriously, I'm really wondering why it made so much money because it makes no sense whatsoever. I was bored. I was tired. It was just long. It was one of those things where the movie just went on and on and on. More action sequences of action sequences. The stories didn't make any sense in there. And so for me, it was a movie that I could definitely do without. I can honestly say that this is probably one of the worst movies I have ever watched in there. Now, there are a couple other people in this movie that I forgot to mention. So we have Kelsey Grammer. He is the CIA guy. And Kelsey Grammer was fine. I mean, he did his role in there. And Stanley Tucci was great. They tried to make him a little comical character too, but he's still a very good actor. So I was fine with him, but both of the characters had no direction, and you weren't sure where they went to, what levels, and really, seriously, this movie is sucky. It would do well. I mean, they had this whole thing where they had to go to China, and I can see the whole connection of trying to expand that international base and all that, but a lot of things in this movie did not make sense at all. Let's put it this way: the fact you have basically two or three story points in there. You have a story point of story plots here. You have Marky Mark and trying to take care of his family, right? You have the story plot of the bounty hunter who's sent by the creators, who we don't know who the creators are or why he's sent, or the fact that he just collecting them. We have the other story plot of Stanley Tucci's character, who's the CEO of a company that's using Transformium to make his own Transformers, human Transformers, which can be controlled as like drones. And then you now have the story plot of Megatron, who's trying to come back because he's reprogramming these human-made Transformers to be part of his army. And then you have Kelsey Grammer's plot again too, where he's trying to do his own thing and make money out of it in there. And I mean, it's all over. And then there's a love interest between the daughter and her supposed boyfriend, who's this cool driver. I mean, there's so much crap going around this movie. Like literally, for 2 hours and 45 minutes, I sat down there. I was going, "What the hell is going on?" Like Michael Bay, did you really have that mental breakdown? Because it makes sense now to me. I mean, I was at CES. I missed Michael Bay meltdown, and I can see why he had the meltdown because of this crap that he just released. This movie is utter rubbish. Seriously, utter rubbish. It's crap. I wasted 3 hours of my life. The best part of the movie, and actually, let me show you the best part of the movie here. I'm just going to share my screen here quickly. I just got to find it. And I'll tell you the best part, what I thought was the best part of this movie altogether. Uh, nope, no, 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 nope. Where is it? Where's the best? Here it is. Okay, so here's the best part of the movie I'm going to show you right now. And this, I saw the trailer for Dracula Untold, and to me, that was 10 times better than Transformers Age of Extinction. You know what? This movie might also suck too, but at least it's not vampires with shiny skins and Twilight crap all over. So for me, this was much better. I wish I actually spent time to do a trailer review of this. At least you have some cast members of what do you call it again, Game of Thrones in there with Papa Lannister being somebody who basically looks like he gives Dracula his powers. So check that trailer out, though. I will definitely see this movie and give these guys a review because I mean I needed to find something that was redeeming out of Transformers Age of Extinction, and honestly, there is nothing. And I'm just warning you, please do not watch that movie. Begging you, don't watch it. Go watch something else. 22 Jump Street. Go watch Captain America again. Heck, go watch Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Transformers sucked big time. So anyway, that's my review, guys. If you have any questions, any comments, let me know. I apologize I didn't do this earlier to warn you not to, but they didn't really have that many early screens for this movie, which would tell you why. you know, by looking at the just looking at the reviews. But if you have any questions, let me know. Please leave your thoughts. Leave your thoughts about the movie. You've watched this movie. You definitely have watched it because $100 million. A lot of us have watched it. So leave your thoughts. What do you think about Transformers: Age of Extinction? Was it a sucky movie? Because I probably think you would agree with me. And let me know. Also, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, top right-hand corner of your screen, or down in the description below. So this is Thunder E saying thank you, and always enjoy your entertainment. It's back to watching the World Cup because I can't watch that crap. All right, later, guys.